guys, welcome to our lounge, our very busy lounge. And I would like to just introduce our team to you. This is Paul sitting over there.
Hola, hola, sharp, sharp.
And this is Hannah. Renilwe.
Hi.
Pradesh, who's sleeping on the floor over here. And this is Jonathan, who's fiddling. And I'm Darleen. So today we are going to be speaking in this session about study techniques and how you process and what is the best way for you to process. So we have to remember that each one of us learns differently. And if we try to learn like somebody else, it may not stick. So we're looking at how we can help you to process incoming information. Now there's three ways to do that. We are either visual, or we're auditory, or we're tactile, kinesthetic, which is just a huge word for touch, move, do. We like to move a lot when we're processing and learning. So when we are looking at these three areas, that we would call our learning styles. So what I've got over here is we're wanting to bring out the best in your studying, and we're looking at, I've asked the team to show us how they study the best. So first of all, I love sitting when I'm working on my computer. This is how I sit. So that's why I'm like this, because I can't sit up straight behind a table. I like to sit and work on the couch. It's my best position. So we're going to look at the different positions and see what guys are doing, not just positions, but how are they studying and processing. So Paul, we've got something very interesting over here. Paul, what are you doing? Because you're sketching some fancy sketch over there.
Yes. My useful technique of studying is just to make sure that I capture the emotion of the lesson or of what I'm studying. So here we're talking about the feelings of an abstract way so that I can be able to remember what I'm reading or what I am learning. Because emotionally we get attached to what we see and what we feel inside, so that I know that I can be able to come back to that kind of a lesson or that kind of a subject with emotionally attached to it.
Okay.
And it looks like abstract, kind of like an emotional.
Colours and flowers.
Yeah.
All right, so sorry guys, I'm standing all over us here in this lounge. I wish you could be here with us because you could see all these things. Hannah, I see Hannah is actually looking at some lessons online. We would call it tutorials. And so this is how she likes to learn. She's pretty much visual. So I would say that, Paul, you're a bit more of a tactile, kinesthetic learner. You like to look at and move, but you're also writing. Hannah, you like visual print, visual picture. Yeah. You're looking at pictures. She's looking at pictures. She's not playing a game, okay. Hannah, and then, sorry, not Hannah, Renilwe. Let's leave you for a bit. Jonathan, seriously, are you actually listening to me?
I'm actually listening. This is actually the way I learn.
Okay.
To learn, I like to move my body, and I like to say what I'm learning.
So you like to hear your voice, your own voice. Okay, so that's very important for us because some of us like to talk and listen to our own voice and answer ourselves. No, you're not getting mad if you answer yourself. So I think that's an important... Show us, take a concept.
Okay, so for maths, we're doing functions. So the equation for straight line function is y equals mx plus c. So I go y equals mx plus c, and that helps me learn.
And it helps you with your movement? Okay. Right. Some of us would say you're distracting, but anyway, at least you don't do that in class. What are you doing over here?
Well, as you can see, I'm a visual print learner. I love using color when I study.
All right, but you've written all over your book. I think that'll freak out quite a few teachers.
But I think the color helps me understand the important concepts, and hence why I use so much, and different colors represent different things.
Okay, yeah, I can see. I can pick up your points already. You've used pink over here. Okay, so this is really great. What we're looking at is different ways to study. These are kind of like, some people may think they're unconventional ways of studying, but I'm needing you to be comfortable with the way that you study. How do you study the best to process incoming information? Are you more visual picture? Are you more visual print? This is a print learner. Are you more moving when you are learning? Maybe you need to be skipping when you're learning. Are you needing to sketch while you're learning or watch pictures? And then we've got the more conventional way. What are you doing there, Renee?
I'm taking notes because I process better when I take notes.
Okay, so I just want to She's used color too, but she's taking notes. All right, what else? How does this help you?
It helps me to focus, and believe me, I hardly go back and refer back to them.
You don't look back at your notes?
Never.
Okay, so that's a good point, because a lot of people who take notes, even in classroom, hardly look back at them. And then people say, how can you do that? Well, actually, you've processed already and you've been listening. So you're actually in auditory, you're listening to what's going on. Some of us like to sit in a group and discuss, and we like to hear each other's voices. Others like to hear their own voice to talk, and you like to talk the lesson back to yourself. Record yourself on a mic. Put your phone there and record your lesson, and then put your earphones in and listen to yourself talking back the lesson. That might help you as an auditory learner. You could then do that where you are going for a bike ride, going for a jog. Put your notes there. Watch tutorials, watch YouTube videos on science. Some of us prefer that. So please, as I've welcomed you into our learning lounge here, won't you use the way that you study the best to get the most out of your studying?